Hey guys, what's up? It's Clash of Destiny here, and I'm bringing you a cool ranked commentary of me playing Xin Zhao. Now, normally I don't really play top lane, and I try not to. I usually try to go for the, what's it called? For the ranged AD, but our ranged AD was actually chosen way before, before I could do anything, because our ranged AD was actually first pick. So, as you can see, the ranged AD is Ezreal. Now, I'm actually using this because Spectator is actually a really cool thing, and it's really awesome how you can actually see everything that goes onto the map. And I'm just using this as just trying to see what's going on. Anyway, let's see, score display. No, that's not it. Scoreboard. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna have this like this. I'm gonna have the camera follow me.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
While this goes on, I'll try to go through and show everything. As you can see, it's Vayne Leon in bot lane versus Volibear, Mazriel on our team, and Shaco jungle, Olaf top, and Nunu jungle, and Zyra mid, and Swain mid for them. Now, I'm helping leash this for our Nunu. Obviously, Nunu has his consume ability, which I don't know if he actually took it.
Minions have spawned.
Yes, he did. No, wait. He hasn't taken anything yet. Yep. He actually does end up taking consume. So, with that, he has double smite, if you would. So, his jungle's pretty easy, because it's consume heals him for a large amount. I somewhat leash that, not really. I'm gonna leash this red for him though. I start off with my Q as Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao is actually really good since the remake. And you know, he's pretty awesome. I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show the scoreboard because I'm gonna make it faster. Directed camera needs to follow me only. I don't know why it doesn't. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit. So as you can see, I'm farming against Olaf, and let's back that off a bit. Okay, so as you can see, I come into lane, and Olaf is here. Let me listen to normal speed. And Nunu told me that he would start red so that he could do an early gank. And as you can see, we actually do get we got first blooded. Vayne did kill Volibear. Anyway, just gonna have it follow me. It's because it goes to directed camera after a bit. Anyway, so as you can see, it's 1-1 right now. I'm not early on. I should tell you guys that I do not have the optimal range for Xin Zhao, and we do take attack speed and AD for him because so you can utilize his 3 talent strike with his W. I only have attack speed and armor pen in this game, so if I do miss last hits, because of me being a noob, and you know, me being a noob can't farm well without AD runes apparently. So, anyways, and as you can see, I'm just farming normally. It's pretty simple. The problem with Olaf is that he does true damage. I die to it because of, you know, his ultimate is just true. His not his ultimate. His E is true damage, and he does a lot of damage if you rank it first. And I'm pretty sure this Olaf is actually ranking it first. I go back and I buy Boots and Doran's Blade. And as you can see, that ping right there was me telling my teammates that it's warded there in case Nunu wants to gank. Ezreal ends up dying. Ballin does not have a very good game. But you know, it's Vayne gets really fed. And as you can see, I keep missing last hits. And even though we got the first blood on Olaf, he actually is ahead of me in CS. And he also has gold 5, so he actually can pull up ahead if I keep missing CS like that. Tried my best to do it, to get all the CS. But, you know, it's me being a noob. Without 80 runes, I can't do it. As you can see, I just missed that one. Right there. So, anyway, let's take this camera back to me. Apparently, doesn't want me to do that. Okay, anyway. So, Olaf goes back and he buys Philo Stone and Boots and 2 pots. So, generally he should be weaker in fights, but since he is actually running, I'm pretty sure he's running 80 runes because he has more 80 than me, even though I have 80 items. He has like I think 1680, probably, most likely. And I only have 80, like, he has the same amount of 80, I think even more than me, while I have an 80 item and he doesn't. And as you can see, this is not going very well for our team. It's 74. Oh, yeah! Obviously we can pull back right now, and as you can see, every time I try to engage with him, it can't. He has ridiculous damage on his E. And that's the thing about Olaf, like, when you're facing Olaf, the best thing you want to do is probably try to stack HP as much as possible, so you can render his E completely useless. But, obviously, it's not the easiest thing in the world when you're losing your lane. And your whole team is actually losing. So anyway, we do have a Shaco jungle, which is, in my opinion, a jungler that falls off very hard. And since he falls off, our jungler falls off too. But the problem is that we have Zyra. Zyra's pretty OP, in my opinion. So we should be fine in teamfight situations because we have 4 AoE ultimates, if you include mine, that is. There's Volibear. Actually, I don't know if you count Volibears. I don't know if it's an AoE. I don't know if you consider it AoE, but I mean it does hit multiple targets. But like it's not the same thing as a Nunu ultimate or a Zyra ultimate. There's also Ezreal's ultimate. All which do really are really powerful. So right now I know that this bush is not warded, and I know the ward is dead there because he hasn't placed anything yet. And as you can see from the map, there's nothing there. But I don't know why Nunu decided to back off. He thought he was warded, but I don't know. Anyway, so I try to go down to mid lane to help
Blue team double kill.
Zyra. And as you can see, as I was telling you about Vayne is 4-1 right now. And that's really bad because Vayne is just so strong late game. Like, she gets... The problem with Vayne right now is that she has a really bad early game. But if you feed her, obviously she's gonna have a really good early game too. So it kinda, you know, it sucks if you feed Vayne. Now, I'm trying to lane as much as possible. Currently they are... As you can see, I'm trying to fight this Olaf, but I tried to use my ultimate to do some damage, but his stupid ultimate, like, freaking... You know, first of all, it stops disables. Which means that my ultimate is kind of useless against his. Plus he gets armor and MR, which is pretty freaking bad for me. Now, currently there's a lot of mistakes that I make early game. First of all, item usage is like what I buy with my gold is not really the best, I would say. Like, I mean, what I try to do is to get, like, you know, I'm like, okay, so since I have some armor pen, I should get some more armor pen so I can just do 2 damage. So I buy Brutalizer. Because, first of all, I'm running armor pen runes, which gives me 10, and then my passive gives me 15%. Now, the thing about armor pen is that percentage actually works against you instead of with you. Now, let me just move down here because I just want to show you guys that we actually did win this fight here. I come down to get this Swain. Ultimately, he does a lot of damage though. Like, as you can see, his bird and his B and everything all did so much damage. Thankfully, though, my team actually did end up getting him. And even Olaf came down. He actually saw me coming down and he was like, yeah, it's probably best to go down. Plus, there's a ward there, as you can see. So we did get a couple of kills there, and we're back into the game right now. We're 9-8 from that 7-4 and then 7, I think. I don't remember exactly what it was. Anyway, so here the enemy team actually throws pretty hard. They all come down one by one, and we just keep getting kills. Like, look at this. Vayne gets caught here. I don't know where she was trying to go. And then we get Dragon too. Olaf is still mid though, so that means I get free farm up here. Since we now have double smite, this is really easy. As you can see, Olaf is coming back up top, and I kind of realized that a bit late that he was actually coming. So he's like right there, and I just, you know, keep extending a little bit more and more, trying to get some CS, and he just stands there and he's waiting for the perfect opportunity to get me. And when I realize that he's coming, so I just go into the bush. Thankfully, he misses his axe, so I just what I do is just E to a minion and escape. Ezreal gets a kill on Shaco, and then this just keeps snowballing really badly here. Like, against, like, for us it's good, but for the enemy team it's bad. As you can see now, I'm gonna go back here. I'm wondering what to buy, and I buy Merc Treads. If it'll stop going to directed camera. I don't want a directed camera, dude. Okay, so anyway, I get Merc Treads, and I keep my cloth armor. Beginning, I was gonna actually get Wriggles, you know, get some lifesteal on top of my W, because, you know, my W gives me lifesteal. Well, it heals me, not lifesteal. It heals me for every third basic attack on anything, turrets, minions, champions, you know, you name it. But then I decided, okay, well, since I'm gonna go armor pen, let me buy some more armor pen, which I did. And Brutalizer is not a bad choice. It's just not the good, like, when you're losing, armor pen is not the best. As you can see, I can do a lot of damage here. And, you know, I ignite him and he ignites me. But the problem was, though, the reason why I lost is because he has this stupid ultimate. Not his stupid ultimate, but his stupid exhaust up, so it reduced my damage, or else I would have killed him. And as you can see how low he actually gets. So anyway, he goes back, buys a heart of gold. He's actually going a couple of gold per 5s here. Ezreal's getting fed here, and Shaco's actually counter jungling our Nunu. I'm guessing he's just waiting for Nunu to finish his race, his wraiths, so he can do, you know, his stuff. And then Nunu just doesn't even go to his red, dude. Like, seriously, this is ridiculous. And he's just like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go gank mid. And I'm not sure if Shaco actually does get the red or not, but it doesn't, he does. Swain dies here. What I do is... Shaco's basically doing nothing here. I don't know what he was doing. I actually didn't know that he was here. What I do is just, because I'm behind, I just went, okay, well, let me get some golems here. Some more XP. And Shaco finally decides to do his red. We'll take Nunu's red, but while he does that, Nunu just keeps doing Shaco's red. So, I don't know if it's counterintuitive, but... So, now, I have no wards, and this is the problem without going Wriggles. And as you can see, I did see Shaco before he queued in, but since they just, like, they have too much slows, like, Shaco's 2-shiv already has a slow, then he has a red buff, then Olaf has his Q, so I was just like slowed to an oblivion. Ultimately though, it was my fault because I didn't buy any wards. Here, I actually sell my cloth armor and buy Ruby Crystal, because I'm on the hunt of a Heart of Gold. Which isn't a bad item, it's actually pretty good. Gold per 5 is pretty strong.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Anyway, so if you saw that, he took my turret. Currently we're even in kills, but they have one turret on us because the top turret just went down. But we're still ahead of gold because of that dragon. I'm pretty sure that we have more farm than them. Obviously, I'm actually beating Olaf in farm. I didn't know that, but I didn't actually think my farm was really good. What you want to do for your farm is probably get some, you know, make it so that if you look at the score, it's 18 minutes in, right? So you want to have half the score, or half the minutes in your score.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
So anyway, I tried to do something there, didn't work out. I'm just gonna swing down here, and Ezreal dies. Nunu does get his full ultimate off though, which is pretty good. Now, I do come down to get, you know, them. It doesn't so much damage. Swain. I didn't listen to May on Swain though. Olaf does come in there. But like we don't get a kill on, well actually we do get a kill on Swarm, but we don't get a kill anywhere else. And Nunu dies too. Because I don't know what he's doing. And he gets stunned, and then she comes in. Ezreal's ultimate misses. It's nothing. Actually, I think no, I didn't even need the minions. So there's like a huge ton of pings going down for Dragon. So there's, as you can see, there's so much pings going down. Basically, what Nunu wanted was us to do Dragon. Anyway, so I come down here and I accidentally walk out of the brush and I spot Shaco. And I was actually expecting him to come here. So anyway, I unleashed this for give this desire, and then we decide to do Dragon. I finally do have my Heart of Gold. I really want to go in, but I don't like see a target. Walk away. Anyway, so this is what the problem is though. Like, I'm killed Leona, but Ezreal decided to go off. Zyra keeps walking backwards. I don't know why. We could have easily killed Olaf earlier. And then this is what happens. She just keeps like taking hits. She almost died because she didn't auto attack him. He was dead, and she just didn't auto attack him. So Zyra dies. Almost kills Vayne though. I think Nunu dies here. I'm not sure. Can't remember. Vayne is too low to actually go help her. So, anyway, I'm up. Olaf has Warmogs, which sucks because he's like stacking HP. He has Dorn's shield, Heart of Gold, and Hug, which is Heart of Gold, that is. Wait, did I already say that? I think I already did. Warmogs, Heart of Gold, and Dorn's shield, which gives him a huge amount of HP, over like 1.3k, I think 1.3k HP, I think. I'm not sure. Let me check. How much is Heart of Gold to give? 200, so 320. Yeah, so he has 1240 HP. Kind of ridiculous. Like bonus. He's doing actually really well compared to me, who is doing 1.5 and 5. Though I suppose, you know, I'm doing, like, trying to help. What I don't understand is that they know that Vayne is pretty freaking fed, but they still try to trade with her, even though they know that she's fed. Somehow, though, and even in the number of kills, we are actually almost really close with gold. Pretty sure it's because of the dragons. So I come here from top lane. Notice that Shaco is, you know, going to the jungle. And then Nunu's like, no, I'm not going to help you. We should just back off. Zyra does die, but gets slain. We do escape, though. It's not big of a deal.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
We do lose the turret, though, because Vayne was just, you know, pounding on it. So now we're actually a 1k gold behind. Here I just wanted to check that if Shaco was actually in our jungle, because I was expecting all I do here is just walk past Olaf, ulti, and then ignite. This is really close. So Shaco comes here and he's like, nope, not gonna go check that bush for some reason. I don't know why. He could have checked that bush earlier and he would have caught me and I would have died probably, but thankfully he didn't. Anyway, I'm just gonna explore this a little bit more. So fight that we should really back up because we're like really low. I do notice this, and I know I'm like top lane doing nothing, just farming, but what I wanted to do was keep the minions off turret, and I don't know, this is a bad position, really. This is really bad. Like, I don't know why he went and did that. They had vision of that. Nunu flashes over. I come over here, trying to help, get caught by Vayne. She has her stupid items, Phage, Procs, red buff, bull crap. So I die. Currently not really looking really well for obviously I didn't win the lane. So now, basically, it seems like GG's surrendering now. And the actual surrender doesn't go out, but we're like, GG, it's over. Or what at least what I see from the chat, when you guys can't see. So, that's real.
Time for
So,
reckoning.
he flashes over here. Let me slow this down a little bit. So I noticed Shaco, and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna go help Azrael, right? So, and then I'm thinking, okay, so Shaco's here. What is he doing? He's still chasing him? What is this? Big item. First, actually the second kill. Catch Vayne here. Get another kill here. Azrael died. Get my third kill. so I'm not and now we get that kill. So now, from being 1 and 6, I go to 4 and 6.
Just
Push our lead. And really, we are really ahead now. Not really ahead, but we will be really ahead once we get the game. The score is, or the gold is 39k. We're only ahead by 400 gold. And we killed. Now we are 3k ahead. So this ultimately went a really good team fight for us. Now if you take a look at Vayne's build, Trinity Force isn't a bad item on her, but it's not really a good item to build like really early. You would want to get your Infinity Edge or your, you know, Phantom Dancers earlier instead of going to Trinity Force. And then we spot these guys.
die is cast.
So what I decided to do is just, you know, go into the bush, ult her towards Nunu, and then I just E to a minion. Fortunately, they get dragon, and I keep thinking, okay, let's go back now. Let's go back by. Obviously, I'm deciding to listen. I don't know what's all they're doing. For good opportunity to coach me. I realized and I get a quadra here. I'm pretty sure. I think. You see. I was 4 and 6. No, I only got 3 kills. That's not bad. So anyway, we aced them again. Now we're tied in kills. They still have 4 turns over us, but you know, looking much better in our favor. So I'm just gonna fast forward this. We're gonna take this mid turret.
Blue team's turret has been
Now,
destroyed.
Red buff just spawns. It's actually pretty funny. We think red buff, and I'm like, okay, we get red buff. Volibear gets his turret. So now we are actually pretty, like almost even with turrets too. I stole that red buff. Now I'm gonna go back. If you actually go check my gold, you can see that I have 3.7k gold. By Randuin's, by Trinity Force, really good on Xin, in my opinion. Machine procs are amazing. Still have 600 gold. Sold my Dorn's
Blue team's
Blade
turret has been destroyed.
by Vampiric Scepter because I wanted the lifesteal. So now we're even in turrets, even in kills, but ahead in Dragon and Shaco dies. I chase Shaco, which is probably not the best idea in the world. Go to Leona. Flash over, get away from this. And then Olaf realizes that he can't face me. Even if he just focuses me, he can't kill me. I actually didn't know Shaco was actually there, but it doesn't matter. We're like, okay, let's go get Vayne. So Vayne, guys. So I'm like here, and I know this is Shaco with really low HP, so I'm like, okay, I guess we'll just go kill him. And he doesn't realize this until it's too late. He notices me just before I E to him. Now, as you can see, we're now almost 10k gold ahead of them. And if you remember, I was 1 and 6 in this game, and now I'm 10 and 6, and with 10 assists. This is basically what happens when the enemy team throws. Like, to be honest, I've heard this quote from another pro player, and I was watching their stream, and the funny thing was, they were like, the best way to win in solo queue is to have, even if the game's thrown, is to have the game thrown back at you. Basically, people, like, as you saw, we had really terrible early game. Enemy team threw, then we threw, then they threw again. This game's just been throws, like over and over and over. People making really bad mistakes, and that's why people lose in solo queue. It's mostly like knowing mechanics of the game and also having wards and all that. Like, look at this Ezra, I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to his turret, and then he just dies. It's so dumb, really dumb. Like, I don't know what he was doing. See, this is the throws that I was talking about. Like, we weren't even close to him, so I don't know why he was trying to slip push there. Try to recall here. Shaco ease me. I have 1.7k gold right now. I'm thinking, okay, I can go back and buy a BF sword for my bloodthirster. That, and I tried a Randuin. Slow down, and we killed their biggest threat there in that team fight. Swain and Bane, both really big threats. So the pings go down to Baron, and I'm like, okay. And I didn't, like, Baron isn't up, and they keep pinging us, and apparently they had this time that Baron would actually spawn right now. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what they're pinging at, and then I noticed that Baron spawned, so I'm like, okay, push that one in there, and then immediately go to Baron. This will be our second Baron. Now, Ezreal is not even designed to help us. He's like, I need to farm his minions because, for example, if the whole enemy team actually came to us, and we couldn't kill Baron in time, it would probably be his fault because he wasn't helping us. Because if he was there, there'd be 4 people pounding on Baron, which means, you know, a huge, like, we could probably finish this way faster. Now, pings go down for Ezreal, apparently. They know that Ezreal's there, apparently, or was there. So, then our team is pinging down for Dragon. The other team doesn't seem to know this. Shaco does steal the red, but we do get the Dragon, putting us even farther ahead. 12k gold now ahead. Currently I have 3k gold to spend. So I go back, buy a Bloodthirster. Can't really buy anything else. I do build, what I decide is to build into a Guardian Angel, because I'm thinking, well, since I'm so fed, and I'm actually legendary right now with the legendary status, so I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna focus me down the first thing, so better buy a GA so that even if they do focus me down, I can still come back alive while my team just picks them off. So I ping the bot turret. Decide to tank it. As you can see how much the HP regen for my W keeps me from actually losing a lot of HP. Like, look at this, I'm still at a, like, as you can see, I just queued golems and I'm full HP again. So what we decided to do is actually go behind them. So instead we just walked away, use Randuin's kill, Shaco, and I noticed the blue onion's pushing here, so I'm like, okay, so I should do this turret. And my team said, why would we need to do this turret when we can just take the nurse's turrets? I was actually not expecting that. But that's the end of this game. Really, 17k gold.
No place is safe while I'm free.
Difference right now. And as you can see, the game was just thrown back and forth. Hope you guys enjoy this. solo queue commentary. I will try to do more of these in the future. This is just a game that I thought you guys might enjoy of what not to do, hopefully, in solo queue. Obviously, I didn't have the best of games in the early game, but then I did really pick up from the team fights that we had, without getting, like, they didn't focus me, so I just, easily killed them all. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this, please press that like button and subscribe up top. Really does help me a lot. And I'll see you guys for the next one. Splash Destin. Peace out.